here's my question. Who would win in a fight? Khal Drogo or Conan?
Bueno, y ahora con ustedes, it's time for Jason Momoa. Give it up!
Puerto Rico. I love you guys. Woo! This place is amazing.
You're gonna love this guy.
It is so awesome here. I love Puerto Rico.
I saw some
The people, the food. I've been in Old San Juan the whole time, man. It's amazing what you can
Have you been able to walk around,
No, not at all. It's hard. I'm 6'5". It's
yeah, I know.
And
you've been
supposedly I have my shirt off all the time. I got caught on the streets.
That's a big giveaway.
It's hot here, you know what I mean? I'm not, Hawaiians didn't invent clothes, you know what I mean?
And then you're wearing the pawa, which makes you like 6'8".
Yeah, so.
All right, so let's start, because I know they want to talk to you, so I'm going to try to be as short as I can with what I want to talk to you. It's rare with modern actors working today that within one filmography, they get the amount of badasses that you've been able to play. So my question is, do you have a favorite experience portraying one of those characters from Stargate to Game of Thrones and now obviously Aquaman? So do you have something that you hold dear in terms of the badasses that you've been able to play?
I think the biggest badass I've ever played is Sir Khal Drogo.
And my question to you is, there we go. I mean, obviously the books were huge, and you've only been in the one season, and you still been able to make an impression. Did you know when you got that role that it was going to sort of be?
I mean, I didn't think I'd be in Puerto Rico asking, answering your question. If that's what you mean. But I'm pretty. When I read the role, when I read the books, I was. I've never read anything quite like that, and it was aside from my wife, that was like the other thing I had to have. I was like, I won you, baby, and I won Khal Drogo. All right, and I'm taking it.
All right, so wanted to ask you in terms of, do you think the experience of playing another character that has a rabid fan base, which is Conan, do you feel that prepared you to what's coming in terms of your interpretation of Aquaman?
I think the biggest thing that prepared me for all of it was Stargate Atlantis. I was on that show for 4 years, and I constantly did action, and Ronon was a huge contribution to what I know how to do with stunts and stuff. So, as far as Aquaman goes, I mean, you get ready.
You get ready for all sorts of questions that you're going to be able to answer.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I'm pretty excited, so.
All right, so before, I'm going to give it up to you guys quiet, but I've been interested to see that do you think you're going to be a different type of actor or a better actor now that you've directed a full feature and went through that process?
Well, in theory, I should be getting better. Yeah.
I mean, in terms of how you sort of your process on the set.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely I've always absorbed the whole process. I mean, I think that's why I've been writing and started a production company and writing with my partners and directing. It's just because there's stories I want to be a part of that I can't be a part of. I want to do the story in Puerto Rico now.
There we go.
I came this close to shooting the movie here. I'm very excited to come here and shoot.
There we go.
You guys will have me, right?
I think we will.
I can stay at your houses. I'll just bounce around.
I don't think lodging will be an issue.
Yeah.
The other thing that I read is, how are you? I saw that you AD'd a short film. How are you as an assistant director? That would be scary to me.
Yeah. Do we get it? It's moving on.
Yeah. It's like, who argues with you about the time? Is DP there arguing with you?
No, but they're all my friends. The company that I created with my friends is called Pride of Gypsy.
Yeah.
So we all, we're all very talented, capable actors and work in the business and directors, and some of us hold the boom, some of us grip. There's lots of different jobs, and we help each other out.
Nice. Why Pride of Gypsies? Why the name for the company?
We're all a bunch of lions. We're all very stubborn lions in our group, and I'm constantly. I was born in Hawaii and I was raised in Iowa, so I've constantly been lived out of the backpack for a very, very long time, so.
Cool. All right, guys, so get in the queue. It's time to ask Mr. Jason questions. So let's start lining up. And remember, only one question. All right, so I think we're ready. Estamos listos.
I am the first question.
There you go. Get to it, man. Ahora, dale, rápido.
What can you expect from your Aquaman?
I mean, guys, you've seen what I've done with the other characters. You're gonna be happy. Let's just say that. You're gonna be happy. I don't want to give away too much because the truth of it is, I mean, they're still in the works of writing the Aquaman movie, so I don't know too much more than what you guys know. I've been doing research. I'm excited to play him, but as far as like giving you any details.
He wants to keep his multi-picture deal, that's what he's saying. George.
Hi man, welcome to Puerto Rico. You started your career in the 90s. Back then, comic books, actors that did comic books, sci-fi, fantasy movie, they weren't supposedly not taken seriously, and there was a serious movie. But 20 years later, now the serious actor, they want to do comic book movie. But you are right you earn your place right in the middle of it. So as an actor, when you started acting, is that something that took you for surprise, or do you feel it was an evolution, or that was something that really, how do you protect you from that as an actor?
I mean, the whole point of like being an actor is studying life, and because there's so many beautiful people and jobs and different ways of looking at things, and you know, I don't have to just do one job. I can do many things. I can be. You good? You got it set up?
I'm very good.
I totally called you out right there. Everyone look at him. Why are you turning red?
I'm never forgetting that. I'm never forgetting that. I got called out by Jason Momoa.
I never thought in a million years I'd be playing a superhero. You know what I mean? I never thought I was gonna be an actor. It just life kind of, you know, sometimes you go left, sometimes you go right, and I ended up in this career. Fell in love with it and studied after that to take it seriously, but I never thought I'd be doing this. But you know, I have two kids. I have an 8 and a 6.5-year-old, and my son is obsessed with Batman. And I fucking know Batman.
You
That's
earn
the
your
coolest shit.
coolest
And
Batman.
I'm like, hey son, you wanna go hang out in the Batmobile? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, hey, she's my Batman, you know. So in my daughter loves Wonder Woman, and it's really cool to be, you know, they can't really watch a lot of things that I'm on. You know what I mean?
Why?
Papa's made some different decisions.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to watch that ever. So they won't be able to enjoy Game of Thrones.
No, for a while. All right, are we good for the next question? Okay, well, we get to it. I want to know, because you set up your production company and Aquaman's going to blow you out of the water, do you have a strategy, what you're going to do in between those DC films that you have lined up?
Yep, absolutely. I've been directing with my company, commercial. Wow. No, I've been directing commercials with my company, and we already have our next script. Right?
Nice.
So actually, our next one we're going to do after Justice League will direct, and then we're writing another one right now. And if we get it out in time, maybe we'll shoot this winter.
Nice. All right, I think he's ready.
It's in the snow, so I'm hoping I can do a lot of visual effects in Puerto Rico. So
Yeah.
in Puerto Rico.
Snow in Puerto Rico has happened before. I'll tell you about that later. And, 40% back from, so I'll tell you about the film commission later. Anyway, question.
Hey, hi Jason, welcome to Puerto Rico. My name is Mark, and a couple of months ago, you went to a convention and somebody gave you a poster and said, effing Marvel?
Oh yeah.
Do you regret it, or do you...
Here's the thing that I regret. I regret the fact that I can't personalize anything to my fans. You know what I mean? Like, you come up and go like, hey, will you write Will You Marry Me? And I've written that. I mean, it's silly. It's something between two people that, the internet just takes it out of, it just goes out there and it's like, oh my God, he said fuck Marvel. I'm like, are you kidding me? My kid, I love X-Men. I grew up with, love Wolverine. My kids love Spider-Man. I'm like, it's just silly. And to say that, there's, a lot of the actors, Robert Downey and, Hemsworth, they're all just amazing actors that I love. So it's kind of, it's sad because you want to have fun and do these things, but next thing you know, it's on the internet saying like, same thing I said with George R. R. Martin's. I'm just like, I'm reading the book, And when I got to the end, I'm like, fuck you, George Martin. But people were like, Jason Momoa said, fuck you, George Martin.
I don't think you're alone.
Exclusively in Puerto Rico.
I don't think you're alone in that.
Relax. Everyone just like,
Everybody's
you
been
know,
saying that.
I'll leave my sense of humor at the bottom of the ocean next time.
Next question.
But I love Marvel, so don't. I love Marvel.
He's on record. He loves Marvel.
I love Marvel.
Yeah, I know you love Marvel. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick question, but do you have any possibly ideas if you're gonna join the Marvel movie, and what role would you choose for a Marvel property?
Gosh, I mean, like I just said, I love X-Men, and I think Hugh Jackman's amazing. Wolverine's one of my favorites. I would love it in some capacity.
He's giving up that role soon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen. But that would be something involved in X-Men. Would be different.
Sabretooth.
Favorite, what's that?
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth, there you go. Maybe next time you can stand in line.
Dude,
That's the guy that, made all the
yeah, made a nose. Just be
I'm
quiet,
sorry.
dude.
Again.
Don't say sorry to me, say sorry
All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I want to know what was your reaction when you read in the script of Game of Thrones when you realized Khal Drogo was going to die?
No.
Yeah, spoiler alert, 5 years ago. 5 years, guys. Come on, get to it.
It was sad. When I went straight to the bookstore and I bought the next one, I was flipping through and I was like, it's so amazing because you're like, really? A pillow? That's awesome. You know what I mean? It's just you right when you think you know something, he just pulls that rug out, and that's why he's a genius, and that's why the show's epic.
There we go.
I love him. He's great. He's amazing.
Next question.
And the truth of it is, I mean, it wouldn't really be a series. I'm just gonna cross the water and kill everyone.
Yeah, it would end after 11 episodes.
And I'm like, yeah.
Hello, Jason. Welcome to Puerto Rico. I hope you enjoy your stay. Anyway, I don't expect an answer from this one. Can we expect you a hook for a hand since you're playing Aquaman?
Next question, please.
Nice try, dude.
Hi, Jason. Welcome to Puerto Rico. My name is Gabriela, and I was gonna ask you.
Are you taping this and asking me a question with another
Multitasking, yes.
I love it. Keep going. It's amazing.
Which was your favorite experience at Game of Thrones?
My favorite.
Guys, turn the cell phones on, or else he's gonna pick it up. Well,
It's hard with Game of Thrones because you go like, my favorite acting experience ever was the big speech where I get everyone all riled up and someone hurt my wife and I'm basically laying down what I'm gonna do. Although I really like ripping someone's throat out. At the same time, I really like pouring gold over someone's head. Having said that, I really liked being in bed with. I didn't like it. Drogo liked it, but nonetheless, it's really hard to pick.
in the IMDb trivia section of
It's so
you
amazing.
said that you were really uncomfortable during those scenes.
I was uncomfortable with the first scenes. Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, I feel
But
it.
it got better. A lot, cuddling.
Thank you.
Hey.
Well, actually, at least in Man of Steel, well, DC, in my opinion, at least fucked up a little bit. I was wondering if there was like in the second movie, there was in Batman v Superman or in any of the movies you're making, was there any pressure? Because a lot of the audience did not like Man of Steel. And since them keep adding characters.
See, well, it's hard to say because if you're comparing it to, here's an example. When I played Conan, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you can't play Conan. There's only one Conan. He's Arnold." Well, me and Arnold aren't anything alike. We'll never be alike. But I liked Robert E. Howard stories, and I love Frank Frazetta, and I wanted to bring Frank Frazetta's paintings to life. Now there's Dark Horse Comics. There's all these different types of Conan, and I mean. You're never going to please everyone, so you have to go out and make your own piece. And I think if you wait and see, Man of Steel is just the beginning of a huge universe. And so I just take it easy for a second and wait till you see the rest of the universe. You know what I mean? I think if, Zach knows what he's doing, and there's a big universe plan, so it's kind of like it's just one.
But do you think that Snyder takes into consideration sort of the fans he's making?
Well, put it this way, I mean, I've just met Jeff Johns, and all the people that are there at DC, I mean, they're the ones approving it. It's DC, it's not just Warner Brothers taking over and making it. And they're like, oh, just do whatever you want to. And DC's behind it. Cool. I mean, it's a whole, I mean, I would just wait. And I mean, it's kind of like even Batman. I mean, did you guys like what Christopher Nolan did?
Do you guys like what
Some people are like, no. And then a lot of people are like, yes, I just, apples and doorknobs. You know?
Next question.
Good afternoon, Jason.
You know what? I got a question for the orange-haired samurai. How come you didn't like the Superman? No. By all means, speak your mind. You got a problem with my boy?
I just want to tell you guys, this table moved within 1 second he touched it, so. And he says he likes to slash shows, so I'm just very comfortable next to you right now. Question.
Good afternoon, Jason. I love your movie, Pronto Paloma. It's great.
Thank you.
So my question is, between directing, acting, and screenwriting, which position do you have the most fun of while making the movie, and what advice would you give to young filmmakers out there?
Well, I think it all starts with story. At the dawn of man, we sat around a fire and told stories and passed down to generation to generation before there was language, you know what I mean? So I love this. I love the writing aspect of it, and being in my imagination and seeing the shots and hearing the story and the voices and the characters and building that, because no one can touch that. You know what I mean? Then you come in with budget and you got some other asshole's idea. You got, in order to, like Road to Paloma, I had to change a lot of things to get for the audience to see it. So there's a bit of, it's not 100% mine. There's a lot of stuff that went in there that I disagree with. But in order for a piece of art to come out to see you guys, there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. So I mean, sometimes it's really bad because people are like, oh, that director was, sucked, or the actor did this. I'm like, do you know how many assholes
goes on
that you don't know? So it's kind of like, it's more than just.
It's first time directing too, so I imagine that was.
It was amazing. No, I'm a genius. That was awesome.
The movie is available.
It was everyone else's fault.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying, that probably, not every director gets first cut and all that sort of stuff. When you don't have a track record is what I meant. So.
Yeah.
Next question.
What you meant to say. Okay.
So, hi, Jason.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So, even though there are a lot of people that love Aquaman or are big fans of them, the majority of the people really think Aquaman is a pointless and stupid character. Which, by the way...
Dude, didn't you see what he did when they talked trash about Superman?
Jason.
You and the orange samurai buddies?
Jason.
You guys in cahoots together?
I don't think Aquaman is stupid. I think Aquaman is awesome.
So get to the question quickly.
The question is that there are a lot of people that think Aquaman is pointless. So my question is, does that in a way make you scary on the way you're planning to portray as Aquaman?
Well, here, let's put it this way, and you guys are Puerto Rican. It's my culture, the Hawaiians. We got to our islands. We have gods, Kanaloa, Maui. It would be like saying that those gods are, they mean pointless and shit to me when the world is made of 80% water. It's kind of like that's all based around our culture, and I have a huge respect for the ocean. And he obviously gets castrated from time to time, but times are changing, and there's a new brown-skinned superhero coming to town. How you feel about that, Puerto Rico?
And the other thing is, to get to maybe his point, is the fact that as opposed to Conan or anything else, that he hasn't been portrayed on screen. So do you feel that freedom in terms of?
Yeah, I mean,
you'll be the finding Aquaman for generations. So.
For sure, it's an honor, and I can't wait. And it's a little bit Yeah, it's nice for not having to go like someone else did this and did that. You know, being Batman, obviously there's so many. But
Cool. Next question.
Momoa, good afternoon. Once again, on behalf of myself and the rest of Puerto Ricans here at Comic-Con. Saludos y hola. I have one statement and a question. It's easy.
Go.
I think I found your duplicate right there.
I think you gotta, supposedly,
There he is.
there we go.
I found your duplicate.
He's auditioning for your stand-in. When you come to Puerto Rico, that's your stand-in. There we go.
what's up, man? Pretty close, pretty close. Are you married? Are you married?
What's happening here, man?
Okay, cool. Congratulations. Otherwise, I was like, well,
Did
okay,
you-
go have fun. Tell everyone you're Drogo.
And then the question?
Okay, the question. Discarding Aquaman's abilities and his forte, if someone grant you a superpower, what it would be and why?
If someone granted me superpowers, what would they be and why?
Yeah, this exciting or discarding Aquaman's abilities.
Because I don't have any of those abilities. Because I am a human. I would love to be able to fly.
There we go.
I want to fly.
Nobody's judging you, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be super strong or like,
I think you're good at that department.
Yeah.
Saw you move the table. All right,
I just
next.
don't want to go through TSA anymore.
Join the club.
Book a flight and was like, want to go to Puerto Rico? Let's go.
Next question.
Good afternoon, Jason. I just wanted to ask, what was your least favorite part in the Game of Thrones series other than, Khal Drogo's death?
My least favorite? There wasn't one. I'm sorry.
There wasn't like
no.
death that you were like, what?
I mean, he got maybe the worst was it's really hot where we shot. It'd be like being in Puerto Rico and wearing leather pants.
You'd be surprised how much that happens here.
But there's some interesting things that happen to your body in that kind of weather. So that's probably the worst.
Well, thank you.
Gosh, thank you.
Next question.
Hello, Jason.
Hi.
You came to my booth yesterday, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, it starts with an A.
Aniki.
Aniki,
There we go.
I already finished the drawing.
Oh, wow. Come on up, baby.
Pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Wow. You want to turn around so they can see?
Yes.
Sneak that one by, did you?
I love coming to these Comic-Cons because I'm an artist, my mother's an artist, my father's an artist, and I love going down Artist Alley and seeing all the beautiful work. And thank you. Not that I really want pictures of me, but it's my wife's gonna love it. You know what I mean? I think my kids are gonna love it.
All right, next question. Thank you.
Hi.
Look how amazing I look.
I'm not gonna say no, man.
Hi, Minnie.
What has been your biggest challenge after doing your role on Game of Thrones?
Can you do it in the voice though?
And do you fear that you get labeled with the same type of strong
Like get labeled as
superhero
awesome?
character? Yes. And which other type of role will you play?
I mean, I would love to do a comedy. Personally, it's very funny in my head. It may not come out sometimes like that, but I think I'm also quite romantic sometimes. So one of those, romantic comedies. Pretty fun.
You're not you
Am I worried about being
typecast? Yeah.
Am I worried about being typecast? I mean that's a lot of people don't know what to do with me, and that's why I'm directing and writing and doing my own stuff. And eventually I'm gonna come out and everyone will know. I just, it's very extremely hard to be in this business, and I'm very thankful to have the work that I do have. And, you know, I chose to play Ronon, and I chose to play Conan because I really loved that when I was a kid. And Drogo, it's like I worked very hard to get those. So, I mean, there'll never be another Drogo. I'm not going to go play something like that. Am I getting typecast that I don't have my shirt on? Sure. Am I excited to wear clothing? Yes. Do I enjoy speaking the English language? Yes. So.
Thank you.
What's that?
Thank you.
I should just thank you for answering the question. Right, next question.
Hi.
Hi. I like your dragon.
Oh, thank you. Oh, if you haven't seen me yesterday as Cinderella in the photo op.
I did. You had baby blue on.
Yeah. Well, now I'm a warrior woman from another movie. Well,
You sure are.
yeah. So, well, my name is Julia. If you don't remember Pachi, I'm her cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, here's my question. Who would win in a fight? Khal Drogo or Conan? If someone put these two one-on-one in a fight.
Do they have weapons?
Well, sure. Broadsword versus axe. Or whatever.
Or whatever. You think it would be different if there weren't any weapons involved?
I'd rather watch it with no weapons.
There we go. So what would happen with no weapons?
Drogo would rip his goddamn throat out.
There we go. Drogo for the win.
I don't know. It's like watching a silverback and a lion go at it. I don't know. Who do you think would win?
I think.
I shouldn't ask that question. We've only got an hour here, baby.
I think Conan.
Okay, cool. I think Conan too.
You're very easily swayed.
I sure am, Bob.
All right, next question. Line is long, guys. Come on, make the most of your time.
Hi, my name is Monica, and I'm here on behalf of my friends because they were too scared to come ask you a question, so I stepped up
Where's
to
your
the
friends
plate.
at? Let's bring your friends at. Let's get your friends to stand up. Come on, chicken shits, get up. Where you at? Let me look at you. Oh, yeah, there they are. Two guys. Set the girl up. That's it. Good job, guys. Yes, sweetheart. Come on up here and ask me. Come here.
And that's what happens.
Come here, beautiful. You're so brave. Look at those idiots over there. Come on. You shouldn't hang out with them. What's your question?
Now that you're going to play a superhero.
Say that again, baby?
Now you're going to play a superhero.
Hold on, let me look. I gotta look in there. I'm gonna be a superhero.
Is there any DC character you're excited to work with? If you could, which one would you like to work with?
Well,
I mean, I'm in the Justice League, if you didn't know. And if I told you like Superman, then Batman would get jealous. And if I said I wanted to be a Batman and Superman, then Wonder Woman would get jealous. So I just like my whole team. They're like my family, so I'm going with Justice League. Is that cool? Is that cool with you?
My friend is a huge Game of Thrones fan.
You know what? I'm not a fan of him though. He was too scared to come up here. This is gold. What's his name? Ricky. Stand up, Ricky. You'd be called out. Stand up. We'll get a good look at you. Are you puffing up your chest at me, Ricky? Ricky, got a good lady here. All right. Thank you. So I gained a fan and I lost a fan. There you go.
I don't think you can lose any fans today. Next question.
All right, Ricky.
Hi, Jason. What is a day like a typical day for Jason Momoa? And could you show us your abs?
One question.
Request. It's a request.
I'm pretty sure you can see my abs on any of the things I've worked on. So
So now that we established that, what's a typical day for you? Like when you're not on set?
Well, I woke up this morning.
There we go.
Experienced my first rum hangover. Thank you, Puerto Rico. Then I went down to the ocean, as Aquaman would do. And gosh, it's amazing here.
Yeah.
Jumped in the ocean, had some breakfast, and came here to see you guys. Took a shower somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
No complaints, basically.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, next question.
Hello, Jason. I love your personality, by the way. It's so bright, so spontaneous, so spazzy. Love it.
Spazzy. Yeah. She said fantastic too.
My question for you is, what is the most rewarding, most overwhelming experience you've had in this whole industry and with the fans?
My first, like the worst overwhelming, like awkward experience was doing this at Comic-Con when I was in Stargate Atlantis. So it was my first time ever, and I was very like, these things actually opened me up to, to find myself a little bit more and talk to people. And you guys are great, and it's awesome to do a character and you leave it and you're done for years, and you come back and it's like people are really big. Yeah, and you get the feedback. It's not like theater where it's just like instantaneously. So that was probably the weirdest experience because there was thousands and thousands and thousands of people at the big Comic-Con in San Diego.
How are we measuring up to that?
You guys are amazing.
There we go.
Thank you.
Next question.
Hi, Jason. This is a Game of Thrones question. I'm sure you've gotten this before, but there's a prophecy that possibly Khal Drogo could return to life. Yes.
You want me to tell you right now, exclusively here in Puerto Rico?
Break my heart, I don't care.
I would just say keep watching. You never know.
Keep watching?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I'm just saying, you never know. I don't,
Have you kept watching after?
Oh, yeah. My wife is obsessed with it.
All right, next question.
Okay. Hi.
Can I get a water? Yeah, laced with rum, please. I'm just joking, just a water.
So, are you not coming back in Game of Thrones, or?
I don't think I am.
Same question.
I think he's dead. Yeah, it's sad. I'm bummed, but I'm Aquaman now.
And wait, and are you gonna be in another movie?
I hope so. I hope I'll have a movie.
All right, so next question. Suave.
Checkmate.
Danny! Put that shit on your ringtone.
Okay, my question for you is, how long did it took you to learn speaking Dothraki?
Dothraki, yeah. It took a while. It's extremely hard. I have a hard time speaking English. So, yeah, it was a big challenge because when I actually auditioned for it originally, it was in broken English. And then when I got there to the table reading, they're like, we have this great idea that we think it's silly that Danny wouldn't learn how to speak Dothraki, and thousands and thousands of Dothraki would learn English, and that sounds dumb. And I'm like, yeah, that does sound dumb. So they gave me the language, and I was just like,
how much time did you have to learn?
Respectfully, the first 3 episodes, I really don't say much. So that gave me time, at least gave me a month to learn. Cool. Yeah, just a lot of raping in the beginning. But, I had time to learn the language. It was cool.
Nice. Next question.
You look great. I miss you so much. I hate that you whore around with men that aren't nearly as good as me. Breaks my heart.
Maybe this question is gonna be overrated.
Excuse
but
me?
I want this question that I'm gonna
Might be overrated.
Might be overrated, but I want your honest opinion. Which side would you choose? Batman side or Superman side?
Finest water.
I don't know. I don't know.
Or just like
Batman.
I wouldn't say.
He doesn't know, man.
You say it.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry.
It's tough because they're Justice League and we're homies.
Hi. I would like for you to describe your transition from your role as Khal Drogo to Aquaman in the next movie. Was it hard or easy?
Well, you've done projects in between, so you haven't been working.
Yeah, it
I'd
took
like
me.
to
It took me like.
describe your role from Khal Drogo to Aquaman.
Well, I don't want to describe too much about Aquaman. I'm trying to sidestep these questions, but
Do you? I mean, to talk about Aquaman
Sure.
while you can, are they going to listen to your input in regards to the script and what's happening with the individual Aquaman movies? Is that sort of a working relationship with you guys?
I don't know, buddy.
Okay, try. No, we're not going to get anything out of it. And he's near to me, so I'm afraid. So
Yep.
okay.
Next one's an elbow in your face.
That's a story.
Hi, welcome to Puerto Rico for probably the 1000th time. My name is Milka. I'm a little bit nervous to
Hi.
see you over there. My favorite character from you is actually Ronon from the Stargate Atlantis. I fall in love with that character, even if I love all the other ones, and I probably will love also Aquaman. But question, do you think that character, Ronon, is the one that helped you out for all the other ones, badasses characters?
You're absolutely right.
Because he's amazing. So.
Yeah, Ronan definitely is like 4 years of high school or college. You know, I got to go to school every day, 22 episodes, doing stunts, and it got me ready for Drogo and all that stuff. Yeah. Get on. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Andres, and I want to know if you had a pick already or favorite pick for a director of Aquaman.
Oh, I don't.
Hello, my name is Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Question, Brian.
I'm Jason.
Now that you visited Puerto Rico, will you ever come back again to...
He's coming to do a movie.
Wait. I can't wait to come back. I love it here. You guys are so spoiled. Shame on you. Hogging this beautiful land all to yourselves. It's amazing. It has so much history, and I tell you, I travel quite a bit, and I've been to a lot of places, and this is definitely one of my favorite places I've ever been.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Next question.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say I got diagnosed with anxiety disorder a few years ago.
With what?
Anxiety disorder.
Anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
And it took me a while to actually go up to you and ask you a question. Like my brother over here kind of.
So you shouldn't probably come up here right now. 'Cause that will help. It will totally help break all that. Let's give her a hand, everyone.
Come on, guys.
You don't ask me a question. What's up? It looks like you're a Superman fan. Superboy. Okay.
My question is for people who have anxiety disorder, for performing or being in front of a camera, like any tips to kind of ease down the anxiety?
Pretend like it's not there. They're not there right now. It's just you and me. There's a lot of flashing going on right now, but just when you're doing the acting, you just have to pretend it's not there. There's a wall there. Okay? It's okay. You'll be fine. All right, Superwoman boy. Yeah.
Next question.
Hey Jason, my question, we know all that Joffrey the Bastard died really...
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, is people like really hate Joffrey. He's probably the kindest, most sweetest kid. I love Jack. He's amazing, and if anyone messed with him, I would eat them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he's just a great actor doing his job really well.
Yeah. Okay, well, my question is, will you kill Joffrey, a man, by acting called Drogo?
Oh, being Drogo, what would I do to Jeffrey? I'd probably eat him. But I love Jack, and I wouldn't do that to Jack.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I have one question to ask you. A few years back, when you did the promotion for Conan, I think you said 3 magic words. Metallica, Panthera, and Mudbang. From rocker to rocker, what music will be befitting the king of Atlantis when you play him? Go.
That's a really goddamn good question.
You bet your ass it is.
Don't push it, buddy.
I'm gonna give you one song. You ready?
Go ahead.
I want you to go listen to Ticks and Leeches by Tool.
Oh!
You go listen to that song.
You're gonna get your iPod, right?
Oh, buddy, come on. I'm playing it in my head right now.
Next question.
Me and my friend have one very simple but serious question. For the picture later, can we take your shirt off and pour baby oil on you?
I would say if he's brave, but I don't know if he's brave or another quality shirt.
You just try that. I know what I'll be doing with that baby oil.
Hey Jason, I love all your characters, but especially for me, I'm a huge sci-fi fan, and I love Stargate Atlantis, and I have every single season DVD. And I was watching it earlier before this weekend. And I was wondering, how was your experience on working on Stargate Atlantis, and what was your favorite moment on working on Stargate?
I've had, literally, I'm very, very close to everyone on that show, and I still am. I love Joe and Rachel and Paulie and even David sometimes, and but I love them very much. And I think the most poignant and one of the biggest memories I had is actually there's an episode where we're in this building and everything kind of caved down. It's just me and Joe. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the name?
Not
and you
yet.
didn't watch it, did you?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. Anyways, that was it was an amazing moment. It wasn't amazing, but his father passed, and you know, normally you would break and that'd be it, and he's one of my best friends, and we sat in this horrible little, you know, like a building caved in, covered in blood and dust, and you know, I was there for my best friend, and it was amazing, you know, and we shared this time that I'll always remember, and he's just an amazing man, and you know, that can never be replaced, and even though that was terrible, obviously, but it was really special.
Thanks. And I do remember it was the ending of season 4 and beginning of season 5.
I need a name, bro.
Next question.
So here's the question. Do you believe that superheroes in films should be serious and dark or fun?
I think it should be like life. Like you guys, you know, I'm not dark. Sometimes I'm, you know, very funny, and sometimes I'm very serious. So I think they should have both. I think it would be boring if it was just one note. So, but that's just my own stupid opinion. And what do you feel? Do you want to?
I want both, but basically what I'm seeing is that some movies are bleak and death and destruction. And
It's very.
I stumped you?
I wouldn't. No, yeah. But having said that, there's certain characters that I wouldn't want cracking jokes and making. You know what I mean? I don't want. I think, you know, Aquaman or Wolverine. I don't need to see. He's got a nice dry sense of humor. I don't think I need to see him making an ass out of himself, like Joker. You know what I mean? Like, or the Riddler or something. So I think within the movie, hopefully it has some levity to it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question.
Good afternoon, Jason.
Good afternoon.
Hope you enjoy your stay in Puerto Rico.
It's horrible. People are horrible.
I'm right here in this line. I have my wife and my stepdaughter. They're actually scared because they wanted to do the line, but they didn't dare. They're right here. Hi. Okay, I got a question.
I didn't really pick on them, so I got to say I'm sorry to Ricky. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pick on you, but you're a guy. You know? I'll give you a hug later, all right, bro?
I got a question for you. As playing the Aquaman character, how do you identify with that person? With the character? How do you identify yourself?
They don't get it. Do you identify with?
Just give it a hint.
No, but I really don't identify with Drogo. You know what I mean? I don't, that's not me. I do kind of, don't I? It's funny, people will hear, they look at me like, I'm like, yeah. It's tough to notice me without my eyes, my makeup on. I don't identify with them too much because I live on land and I can't hold my breath that long.
Next question.
My question is, since Khal Drogo and Conan have sort of the same personality towards ruling their people, how would you think Aquaman ruled the Dothraki people?
You said Conan and
Khal Drogo.
Drogo.
Conan and Drogo. Well, Conan didn't have any people.
Well, he's supposed to, if you follow them.
Well, he's not. He's a king by himself, so they're not like. Gotta get your facts right when you come to stand up.
Well, the question is, how would you think Aquaman ruled the Dothraki people if he was their ruler? According to the
I haven't played him yet. I don't know. You guys are really good at trying to get.
Yeah, I know. Sneaky. And it's only the last question, so let's give her a break. So.
Which actor and or director you want to work with in the future? Sorry, voice is killing me.
Sorry, I posted for sure.
Say that again.
Okay. Which actor or director would you like to work with in the future?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Wow.
Is my favorite actor. And then probably Paul Thomas Anderson.
There you go. Favorite flicks of the two. Favorite Daniel Day-Lewis and favorite Paul Thomas. You got some?
What, favorite movies?
Yeah.
Of all times?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Is that okay? Would you guys like him for 15 more
You guys want him for 15 more minutes?
Do you want me to do with my shirt off? What about his pants off? No! No!
10 more questions, guys.
We're fine. We're fine.
Don't
We're
rush
having
it.
a good time. You got a goddamn question? You get in line.
Bring on the baby oil.
Drop those drawers, boy. You don't know me.
There we go. Questions.
I wanted to, my friend here, wanted to ask you what's your favorite part of Puerto Rico, and I would also like to ask, where have you traveled, and where has your acting taken you outside of Puerto Rico and the States?
Well, let's just say I've never, until this last movie I did was the first time I ever worked in LA.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
15 years.
That's shocking.
Yeah, so what that says is, Game of Thrones was Belfast, Ireland, Morocco, Malta, Gozo, and that's, I went to Prague when I was over there, and then Bulgaria is where I shot Conan. Shot a movie that's coming out that was in Alaska. I shot a lot in Toronto. Vancouver was where Stargate Atlantis is. Paloma was shot in 5 different states.
Wow, okay. What's the
but I mean, the place I've traveled to, some of my favorites is, like, I've been to Tibet and Japan and France and England. I like those places. But Puerto Rico is, I've never seen anything like it. It's super.
And he's from Hawaii. Hawaii
Yeah,
is pretty awesome too. So.
You know what's really cool is the architecture in Old San Juan is like unbelievable. I love it there.
Cool. Next question.
Hi, this is not so much a question as a request. It's actually my birthday today, and I'm very depressed because I'm quite old. So I was wondering if he could
I don't want to drink anymore. Okay.
I think he missed that, so it's
sorry.
She's asking you to sing her happy birthday. 'Cause it's her
Yeah, because I'm
birthday,
actually
so.
quite depressed because I'm quite old, so.
You want me to sing happy birthday to you?
What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah, are you gonna sing it with me?
I'll take off my pants. I'd rather you sing.
Okay, let's do it. Let's take off our pants and then we're good. We don't have to sing.
No, let's sing.
All right.
Right. Una, dos, y tres. Happy birthday to you. Next question.
That's the first time I've ever had to do that. Thank you, Puerto Rico.
I wish I could say the same thing, but it's not true. Anyway, next question.
My question is, I'm a huge fan of Game of Thrones first. Game of Thrones is the best series ever, and the books are the best. And my question is, your stay in Puerto Rico, how was it? How is? Have you liked Puerto Rico? Yeah. You're staying in Puerto Rico.
I'm staying in Puerto Rico. I mean, I'm in the ocean every morning and after work. The water is amazing. The people are bright. And the colors is beautiful. I've never seen such colors in a city with that kind of architecture. You know, it's like going to Malta, in Valletta. It's the same walls that they had in Valletta, but it's Easter egg. Beautiful Easter. It's Easter everywhere. Beautiful architecture.
It's a really tropical country.
It's gorgeous, and the weather's amazing. I don't know, the food, I don't think I've eaten rice and beans quite so much in my life. I get home every night, I'm like, I want rice and beans.
Hey Joe, I only have one request. Can you please sign my book, my Game of Thrones book, that only book that you are?
Well, right now we're doing this question and answer.
No, don't worry, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna sign it, buddy.
Gracias.
For sure, but right.
Sorry, man.
Hello.
Question.
Hello. My question is, like, nobody has asked you about the Red Road, and it's a great show, by the way, guys. Are we expecting more of it?
It got canceled.
No!
Yeah, it's a bummer. Kopus is dead.
No.
Yeah, baby, I'm sorry. I loved it. 2 seasons, amazing character to play.
Yeah.
I love playing, but it just, Sundance didn't pick it up, so.
Yeah, but congratulations, because it was great. Your characters was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a preference between, because you've been able to do big screen and TV? A while ago, there used to be a difference, but do you like one?
Right now, TV's where it's at.
Where it's at,
for sure.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Hi.
What's up?
Just hanging out.
The line's up.
I just want to ask you, in Batman vs. Superman, are you going to have a big part or just a cameo?
Isn't that the question?
You asked me that yesterday, man. I'm excited to see Batman and Superman.
You remember?
I'm pretty excited that Batman and Superman are in the same movie, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to see it. It's never happened before. Can't we just be excited about that? Do we have to have any more than that?
I keep, and I just want to remind you, you seem taller on TV.
I'm sorry, I'm really sorry I disappointed you, Superman.
That was interesting.
Yeah, he told me that all day yesterday. He was trying to build up my confidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you're doing fine.
I think I'm doing fine, too.
Next question.
Hey, you. I was wondering, during your career, like, what was like the turning point when you saw yourself like a better actor, a better director, like any experience that actually changed your mindset about this career and just wanted to propel further into it?
Well, Drogo is hands down the hardest role I've ever played because he's nothing like me. And to walk like a king, to be like a king, to, like he said, be bigger. You know what I mean? That's my acting, so thanks a lot, buddy. Bitching ass, didn't it? But, you know, to be that big, like my wife, she's like, take the trash out. I'm like, yes, dear. You know what I mean? Like, do the dishes. I'm like, yeah, baby. I'm not a king of my own home, you know what I mean? But she is. So when I play Drogo, you know, I'm exuding something, I'm acting. that way.
It changed everything.
It did. You know, I mean, I haven't had a chance to play. I'm better at playing characters than, you know, than being me. It's easier for me to totally, like my new role that's going to be coming out soon, I played Momoa. And it was fun to learn the accent and
Maybe give us a little taste, or?
No.
No. Okay. See, you guys are not the only guys that got shut down. Next question.
Hey, as someone that read the books and still watches Game of Thrones, do you ever find yourself getting angry at the changes, like yelling at the TV, like, no, why are you doing this?
Do I get angry at the TV?
During Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we've had a few TVs, but they really pissed me off, so they had to die. So we haven't had a TV for a while. So I watch it on the computer, and my wife, she puts it in this little like box of metal in front of it, so I don't kill it. Right now we're at a truce.
Next question.
Ew. All right. Mine isn't a question, it's actually a request. I
really want to like record you doing this too. So I can put this shit on the internet.
Well, I wanted to hear your voice from Game of Thrones once again during that speech when you go all wild over when your wife gets hurt and you say, Khal, Drogo.
I don't think we've been practicing at all.
I don't know if I can beat that, buddy. I gotta tell you, I'm glad that you didn't audition for it. Well,
I'm just gonna give you some room.
What line do you want?
Oh, you can just say your name, just want to hear your voice.
Hold on a second.
Does the table go that far?
No. Well, I just did it and ripped my throat out. Please delete that. I'm sorry, I just threw out my throat trying to do it for you. Something happened with the mic, I apologize.
Tease.
Hello, I'm really nervous, sorry. The question I wanted to ask was, in any of the acting roles you have
That's right, I'm pretty nervous too.
Which one was the hardest to get in character with? As in the personality of the character, which one was the hardest, or which one took you more time?
Maybe besides Drogo, because you said that he was difficult. So any other?
Yeah, aside from Drogo, no, I think Drogo's remains the hardest. To do some of those scenes with Amelia in the very beginning, it was very challenging. So you have to really like disappear and become someone else, become some other thing. So.
Do you guys have a lot of rehearsal or? No. Just thrown in there?
We did a lot of drinking afterwards.
There you
go. Lots of I love you and I'm sorry.
Next question.
I'm a huge Conan fan, and I wanted to see if you remembered this. This is actually from an Arnold movie.
Please don't make me say it, sir.
Come on. Conan!
Sir.
Conan, what is best in life?
Beer and pizza. And women. I'll say my woman, but you know what I'm saying.
I kind of remember it more like to crush your enemy and see him driven before you.
Well, that's what he would say. Or I would say.
And you hear the
But
lamentation.
he likes
of
the
the
wigs in
wicked.
that, so it's good. Okay, almost next to last question.
I have a question.
Do you?
Get out of here, Ike. You're so cute. What do you have? What do you want to say?
That if you could be any Disney character, what would you play?
Minnie! Introduce his voice, he can be Minnie.
Any Disney character, who would I want? That's a great question.
Oh, it's the last one, too.
It is? I think, you know
I
what?
like that one more, yeah.
What's that? Beast?
Beast for Beauty and the Beast.
I love
Mufasa, guys. Say it again.
Mufasa.
And your
I love Lion King. My son loves Lion King, so
nice.
Gotta be.
And the last question is?
Why are you so perfect?
Yeah, Jason. Why are you so perfect? I know you're gonna love
I don't know really if you how to repeat that, buddy.
I'm just setting it up for you.
I don't think that, so I don't know how to answer.
But it's pretty cool that you're gonna help
Yeah,
fan
that's
base
really
that.
nice of you. Thank you. And now you can see me embarrassed.
Anyway, he's not perfect, but he's pretty freaking awesome. Let's thank Jason Momoa for being alive.